Hey Oilers, Coach Lee here with you. In today's video, we're going to be continuing in our Areas of the Ice series. We're going to be continuing into the lines of the ice. Just a quick recap for you on the last video we had in this series of the Areas of the Ice. We discussed the three zones that we have in the game of hockey. We have our defensive zone, our offensive zone, and our neutral zone. The first set of lines that we would like to go over with you is the blue lines. There are two blue lines on an ice rink. You can see one right here and one right here. Okay? The blue lines establish the offensive and defensive zones of an ice rink. They are also used to help with the rule of offsides. So when the puck is in the defensive zone, the really only main objective that we have is we want to try to get the puck across our defensive zone blue line right here. We do that to force the other team to have to exit the zone, and we force the other team to have to get back on sides in order to come back into the zone. So as we go into the offensive zone, the zone that the opposing goaltender is in that we are trying to score against, we must remember that the blue line is used to determine offsides. Offsides is when a member of a team enters the offensive zone before the puck. So if we take a look here at the rink diagram, our forward here on the outside has the puck. At this point, we have not entered the offensive zone yet. The offensive zone, remember, is going to extend from the blue line down this way. Okay, so we have not yet entered. We want to make sure that we enter the offensive zone when we're on sides. Okay, we want to make sure that the puck is the first thing that crosses. So if this forward right here goes into the zone like that, and then the puck carrier then follows him in, that is going to be an offsides play. The correct way of doing this is to make sure that the puck carrier enters the zone past the offensive zone blue line before our other members of the team can go into the zone. While we are in the offensive zone, our goal is to try to, number one, score goals, but number two, we want to try to keep the puck in the offensive zone. So that means in order to stay on sides, we have to keep the puck below this blue line right here on the zone that we're trying to score against their goalie. If the puck, as you see here, does come into the neutral zone from our offensive zone and outside of that blue line, all players must then be focused on getting on sides. Okay? In order to be on sides, every player must leave the zone. So our D are coming out, and our forwards are all coming back out past the blue line. So then we can then get the puck and have the puck go first into the zone before the rest of the players go back into the zone. Just for a quick recap on the blue lines that we have on the ice, they are used to establish the offensive and defensive zones, and they also are the major part that play a role in the rule of offsides. We must remember that the puck always has to go into the offensive zone first, and we are trying to get the puck out of the defensive zone past the blue line in our own end. The next line of the ice we're going to go over with you today is the red line. The red line is used to separate the ice into halves. So as you can see on the rink diagram, the red line runs through right in the middle of the ice. It separates one half of the ice from the other half of the ice. The other major thing that a red line does, it is involved in enforcing the rule of icing. Icing is the rule of when the puck is shot from behind the red line on your side of the ice and it goes all the way down to the opposite end of the ice without first being touched by a teammate or an opposing player. An example of this would be in this situation if the puck carrier tries to pass the puck to this forward right here, but we miss the pass and the puck ends up going all the way down into the other end here, that would be icing. In this same scenario, if we make a pass to our player here and we miss it, and then this opposing player right here touches the puck before it gets down below the goal line on the other side, this would negate the icing and it would be waved off. Another scenario that would make this play not icing is if our forward that we are passing the puck to is on the other side of the red line. Once again, if we pass the puck to our player here and they touch the puck after the red line, but before it gets down into the opposing end here, it is still not icing. The last lines that we're going to go through with you are the goal lines. The goal lines are used to determine if a puck has actually entered into the net and are also used to enforce the rule of icing. When we're discussing the goal lines when it comes to the rule of icing, we must remember that for a play to be icing, the puck must be passed or shot from behind the goal, or the red line of your defensive side. So if our goaltender is over here, this is going to be our defensive side, right over here behind the red line. If we pass the puck from behind the red line and it goes all the way past the goal line, that is going to be icing. Now, where this can be different again is, remember, if anybody touches the puck after it crosses the red line, so from here down to the goal line, the icing will be waved off. Also, if a puck only makes it to right there and doesn't fully cross the goal line, icing will be waved off as well. The puck has to be shot from behind the red line on your defensive side of the ice, and it has to completely cross the goal line on the opposite end of the ice. Now, when we are discussing the goal line, when it determines if a puck has gone into the net, in order for a goal to be counted, the entire puck has to cross the entire goal line in order for it to be counted as a goal. So if we look at the diagram here, in order for it to be a goal, here's our goal line. The puck has to completely cross that goal line right there. If a puck is sitting right there, or right there, or right there, if it is touching the goal line in any way, it is not a goal. A puck has to go completely across the goal line in order for it to count. Thanks for checking out today's video focusing on the areas of the ice. I hope this helps you better understand what everything means on the ice and exactly what all the rules and everything entail are. We're going to be continuing our areas of the ice series with the face-off circles and face-off dots. Want to make sure, if you haven't yet, that you hit the like button, as it helps out the videos tremendously. Make sure you get the subscribe button and the bell notification along with it so you get updated anytime we put new videos onto the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go Oilers!